To bulk create users in Moodle is quite simple. It's actually the same method that we used while bulk creating courses. So the first step is to go into Site Administration. From there we choose Users and Accounts, and here we choose Upload Users. And as you can see, we have exactly the same layout as we did when uploading courses. We have this box where we can drag the file, and we have a CSV file with a comma, and we have the encoding UTF-8 and preview rows 10. So now we have to create the CSV file. Remember from last time I told you that you could open this link at the bottom of the page, and that will show you more information about creating those fields, because you can put in lots of fields if you want to. You can see here there's lots of information about setting up fields. I'm going to open up LibreOffice or OpenOffice and start showing you how I create my fields. The first field I choose is username, and then first name and last name and email. The order here does not matter, but it's necessary they all have to be lowercase. Username, first name, last name and email are required fields. You have to put in those fields. So if I put in a username, then the first name, and remember username has to be lowercase. Last name and email. I want to tell my users to change the password when they enter the site for the first time. I want them to choose their own password, but the password field is here, and I can't send them an empty password field. So the password I'm going to use is, change me. I know it's a silly password name, but if you send them this password, change me, when they log in, they will be directed or forced to change their password. We can also add a course. So we're not just creating a user into the system, we're also adding the user into a pre-existing course. And the course name is the short name for the course. So if I go back and I go home, I'll choose Moodle Basics. I go into Edit Settings to see the short name, and the short name here is Basics. Going to copy that name and paste it in here. Now I'm positive that this is going to be the correct course. Also, I can use this method to add pre-existing users into a course. The only thing I need to do is not to add anything into password, because they already have a password, but only fill out the fields required, these 4, and then the course, and that's it. The last field here I sometimes use is if I want to get rid of lots of users in one go. And we have to put 0 in that field if we are creating a user. So it's a Boolean question. It's just 0 or 1. So 0 meaning you're not going to delete, you're going to create. So I'll just type in 0 for this one, because we are going to create this user, and it's going into the basics course, and the user is going to be forced to change their password. Now that's done, I just need to save this file. File, save as. I'll choose from the save as type the CSV, and I'm going to call this users and press save. And now it's asking me the character set, which is the same as encoding, and I'm choosing UTF-8 because it's the same that Moodle was using, and it's using a comma, and text delimiter, it's not using one, so just remove that and press OK. Now the file has been created. Now I want to go back into the user upload, so it's site administration, users, accounts, and upload users. Now I'm just going to drag the users file into the box and press upload users. And as you can see, we have the CSV line to the username is Rúnar Sig, the first name Rúnar Sig, last name and email, and the password is change me and basics and 0. And I'm not going to change any other values, even though you can. I'm just going to press upload users. Users created 1, users having weak password 1, because of course change me is a weak password, but it does force the user to create a new password when the user logs in for the first time. So I'm pressing continue, and that's it.